Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have some delectable delights from Chanel Fall 2023. You know, I'm often asked by people if I could choose only one makeup brand, what would it be? And everybody guesses wrong. They think Charlotte Tilbury or it's Chanel. Really, when you want good foundation products, innovative, fun eye shades, beautiful lip looks, Chanel has you covered all around. So I will be on my desert island, and sometimes I would prefer to be there, let me be honest with you, as long as I have my Chanel Beauty Boutique with me. And I just got back from there and I saw the lovely, lovely Nasy, and Nasy helped me choose some of the best products that Chanel has for fall. Now trust me, and I told Nasy this too, I would love to have bought them all, but I did have to show some restraint as there's a lot of new releases coming out lately. So here's what I got. First thing I got was two of these absolutely stunning, I love the gold packaging. I'm a sucker for good packaging. We pay for the packaging. We might as well enjoy it. Of these lovely, stunning Les Four Ombres Byzance shades. There's 4 colorways available, but I picked up 2. I picked up the 318 and the 338. These are a hefty $70 each, but we know how much Chanel costs. This is luxury eye makeup. These, and we're going to swatch them in 2 different lightings, so don't you worry. These are the 2 I picked up. We are going to try them on. The whole point of the Byzance collection is to look at the Byzantine era jewelry that Coco Chanel used to wear and pick up some of the jewel tones, as you can see, from her pieces in her jewelry. And that is a really kind of a cool inspiration, actually. They are supposed to be jewel tone, and it's Byzantine jewels. And as you guys know, Coco Chanel loved big, bold, even frankly high-end fake jewelry. She just loved it. Absolutely, Mademoiselle did. So it's a great inspiration, and we are going to look at those in a swatch in the moment too. Those are $70 each. The other thing I picked up, have you guys heard about these? I hadn't. Maybe I've been under a rock somewhere, but these are the Ombre Premier Libre. These, I think there's about 6 of them. Oh, Nasy can tell me if I was right or wrong. I picked up 2, and these are loose pigments. They're $40 each. They're not a liquid eyeshadow. I end my demo with these, so I'm actually wearing both of them right now. They're not a liquid eyeshadow. They're actually... This is just nuts. They're actually, check this out. It's a little sponge with loose pigment powder eyeshadow, which isn't that interesting? And you could apply it and smudge it with this, or you can take a brush directly to the tip there, or you could just kind of dot it on and then use a finger, which is actually what I do. They're loose powder pigment eyeshadow. These are super cool. I think there was like 6, but I picked up 2, shade 408 and 406. They're kind of, well, you can see, kind of cocoa-y shades. Don't worry, I'll show them to you. And we're also, those are $40 each. We're also looking at the $45 each Rouge Coco Bloom. I picked up the 2 limited edition shades. I'm wearing one of them now. This is 160 Wild, but I also picked up 154 Kind, and you'll see that as well. These are hydrating, plumping, super shiny, $45, and they have these crystal tops on them, which are quite pretty. And you know, it just makes it really fun to pull out of your bag. So I want to show you first. Let's look at some swatches. First in studio lighting, then we'll go out to natural lighting, okay? In studio lighting, take a look here. We have the Byzance eyeshadow quads in 318, and then to the right, 338. That's on the top row there. And then underneath them, I have my 2 Ombre Premier Libre shades in 408 and 406. Those are $40 each. And then to the right, those darkest shades to the right on that bottom level are the Rouge Coco Bloom 154 Kind and 160 Wild lipstick shades, which are $45. And they're very pigmented, but also really comfy and shiny. Oh, Chanel, they can do no wrong. Bless their Chanel hearts. They can do no wrong. I love them so much. And I'm going to put Nasy's contact information there for you guys because she works at the Chanel Beauty Boutique and therefore has all the info on everything. So she is the one to talk to, and everybody there is quite lovely. Let's take these outside into the warm California Sunshine. On the left, on the top rows there, we have again our two Byzance shades there, the 318 and 338, and beneath that the two Ombre Premier Libre shades in 408 and 406, and all the way towards my wrist is Kind and Wild in the Rouge Coco Bloom. Those are the two limited edition lipstick shades. When they were limited release, you know I had to pick those up. And I am feeling very sassy right now with this look here, actually, but we're going to wind back the clock and we're going to try on absolutely everything because you know I can't resist, so stay right there. We have so much to try on. I'm kind of attempting to find an organized way to do it, but we do have two lipsticks to try on, so that you can see them on. Right now, for this portion, I am wearing 154 in the shade Kind. This is the limited edition. There's two limited edition shades in the Rouge Coco Bloom. High shine, very pretty shade. And I'm wearing that for this portion, then I'll switch for the next portion. Okay, so let's try on the Ombres Byzance. And we'll start with the 318, these shades here. We'll do that on this eye. I do not have any mascara on or eyeliner. I've kind of learned my lesson, you guys. I've learned my lesson in not messing with my eyes too much. So today, I'm going to start with this shade here and some Sonia G brushes that I brought over. I'm going to start with this shade here, and I'm going to put this in the inner corner because it's nice and shiny, and then just kind of over the eye, but concentrating more kind of on the inner corner because I just like that it is lightening and brightening. And then this shade right here, we're going to use all four. I'm going to put into the crease. This is really pretty. Yes, I'm using the same brush because I'm layering them, so I don't care. On this particular palette, this is really light and gentle, would be really pretty on really any skin tone. If you like, I love shades like this because you kind of can't make a mistake. And if it's mistake proof, it's definitely calling my name. Okay, and then same brush, we're going to go into this darker shade here. I can't wait to get to this one, but we're going to go into this darker shade here. If you go on the Chanel website, I believe, and lots of different tutorials will tell you all sorts of ways to work with these shades, but you know how I feel. There is no right or wrong. Do what makes you happy, and these colors make me happy. Okay. These are a very light, layerable formula, probably a new formula. I keep telling people I'm going to use the included tools. Everyone tells me the included tools are so good in Chanel, so we're going to make use of them a little bit here. And I'm going to run it underneath, and I'm even going to use this little sponge to put a little bit more of this pretty cocoa type shade into the corner, which is pretty nice. And then we're going to use the other sponge, why not, to go ahead, this side of it anyway, and apply this side here just to the immediate center of the eye, kind of the mobile lid. That is really pretty. It definitely needs mascara, but I'm just kind of trying to save my eye. And yes, that little sponge included did a very good job. I am most interested. This drew my attention from the beginning. The minute I started seeing pictures, this drew my attention. So I'm really excited to use this one. I'm going to take out the Sonia G brush, and then we'll get into the others as well. I'm really loving this. These shades definitely look like Coco Chanel's jewelry, kind of Byzantine. And I mean, this is just absolutely looks like a bauble, a jewel. Okay, and ooh, this is so pretty. All right, I'm going to take this one, same brush, and I'm going to put this in the corner here. Now this is, of course, a much deeper palette than this. This one is going to be mistake proof, and this won't last quite as long. I can just kind of tell. But these colors here are much deeper. Okay, so we're going to go with that, and then we're going to go into this shade here. I don't care, and I don't care that I'm using the same brush. And I am just going to layer that over. I like to layer these because, and sometimes you guys tell me, don't do a layered look, and I agree with you. But the reason I'm layering these is these shades are so light and bright. Here we have the Chanel sponge again. They're so light and bright that they layer beautifully and almost make other like peacock type shades. And I'm going to take my finger, oh my goodness, into this. Look at that, how bright that is, and just right there. No, it's too good. I got to use a little more. That's so pretty. Oh, wow. Okay, let me show you these two looks. So we have this quad on this eye right here, and this quad, this really gentle quad on this eye, kind of like day and night. Really pretty. Byzantine day, Byzantine night, maybe. Okay. That's super pretty. Wow. That definitely needs some mascara and some liner, but very pretty, and I'm showing it with 154 Kind in the limited edition lipstick. Okay, what I'm going to do now is take that off, switch up our lipstick so that you can see the 160 Wild, and then we're gonna play with these Prisme Libre, the Ombre Prisme Libre kind of loose pigment eyeshadow. Really interesting. So stay right there. I'll come back with the new lipstick on and nothing on my eyes. Okay, I've switched the lipstick, as you see. This is the 160 Wild shade. I like it better. It's a real berry shade. Now, for those of you wondering, these are awfully dark shades. Were they difficult to put on? No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did have to use a little bit of a brush, but super quick, lickety split, easy peasy, no worries, okay? It wasn't fussy like a matte. You know, matte can be pretty fussy. Okay, let's play with these. What I'm thinking is, I'd like to take this darker shade, this is that 408 shade, and do something, you know, I want to do something maybe in the outer corners of the eye, and you can use this, but my problem with using this to apply, I mean, you got to get rid of all of the pigment on it first. You know, if I just kept spreading with that, you guys, I would end up just putting more and more on, right? So I just kind of want to put it, this is loose eye pigment. Have I been in a cave somewhere? Because I really haven't seen these on a lot of places, and I can't really find them. Obviously, my Chanel boutique had them, and Nasy had them for me, but I don't really see them a lot of other places. Maybe you're going to say they're everywhere, and I've been in a cave. Remember also that Chanel, you know, releases different things at different times in different countries and whatnot. So please take that in mind. Oh, look at that. It's not even at all. Let me just clean my hands. Yes, on my pants. No, I don't do that. Somebody said, oh, you just walk around with dirty hand marks on your pants all day. No, only when I'm filming, not like normally. I'm weird, but I'm not that weird, guys. Look at that. And I just did that I brought over brushes, but that's just with my fingers. And I will wash my hands, don't worry. And I did not pull on my eyes or anything like that. I just didn't need it. This shade, I love this shade. This is the 406. I'll show it to you again. I know you have seen this is kind of this really reflective, it's the second one over, shade here that I just kind of want to put across the mobile lid. And I mean, you could really go crazy. I just picked up 2 of these shades, but you could go crazy and get, you know, a light shade. I would probably put, if I had a highlighter with me, I would probably put a highlighter in the inner corner and just kind of, wow, that is really pretty, you guys. Oh, it's really warm. The shades are really warm, but it's loose pigment in like a really easy to use way. Now I am going to start using a brush here, you guys, because I'm getting messy hands from it. And yes, I will wash them, don't worry. But in getting messy hands, I'm not doing myself any favors in my application, you understand. So I needed a nice brush, and I'm just kind of taking that out. Wow, I like that. Is it too much? I know it's heavier than I usually use, but what I'm going to do then is just take one of these fluffy Sonia G brushes, and I'm just going to kind of fluff that out there so it doesn't look too heavy. This is a clean fluffy brush, just to kind of fluff it out. That's a technical term. Okay. Ooh. Why does Chanel, it's so fun. Chanel just feels like a big old warm hug, doesn't it? That is, I'm really pleased with that. And it's so fall, isn't it really autumn? I love it in that lipstick shade. It's so easy to wear, a little tricky when you first apply the lipstick, but that shade, that is the 160 Wild. It is limited edition, and it's super, super pretty. Isn't that nice? Now I'm gonna leave Nasy's information down below, so give her a call, especially if you'd like to place an order and have a question for it. She is there to help you, and she is I know everyone loves their Chanel sales associate, but mine's the best. I just adore her, and she knows that. So I will leave her information below. Do not worry, I stand no financial gain. Truly just a recommendation from my heart. No financial gain at all, but I will leave her information there. I'm really curious what you guys think. What did you buy? What shades did you get? Had you seen this loose pigment? because I'm just going gaga over it. I really like it. And I'm wondering what you guys think. Tell me what you think of the limited edition lip shades. Did you pick up any of the nail polishes? I didn't. And then we got more. More is coming because this is fall, but we've got holiday coming as well, and all sorts of fun things coming from Chanel, and you know I will be there for it, and you know I will be at my favorite Chanel beauty boutique picking some up. So just an absolute love for Chanel as always from this channel. They can do no wrong. In my mind, I absolutely love them. So let me know what you think. I have heard a lot of people saying that these palettes aren't lasting as long on the eyes, and they definitely kind of an interesting scent about them. So I'm just kind of curious about everything that you guys say. I mean, that's what makes us a community, but beautiful, beautiful makeup. So let me know what your thoughts are below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I know it is true that YouTube just recommends channels that you've watched already, but you know, if you actually hit subscribe, it really helps me. So I would appreciate that so very, very much. Come on by to see me on TikTok, Instagram, and now Threads. And don't forget that you can become a bigger part of this YouTube community by becoming a channel member, giving super thanks, or by just using and shopping from those links below. They don't cost you anything, but they give a little bit to me that, trust me, goes right back into the channel. You know how that goes. But in any way that you are here, please know that I am thrilled to see you, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye.